Before the Great War, the Enclave was a cabal of powerful individuals from across the United States, including presidents, members of Joint Chief of Staff, prize-winning scientists, members of the military, influential politicians, and other powerful men and women who together formed the group. In the opinion of the members, it was the greatest assembly of minds on American soil. However, to the outside, particularly in the later centuries, it wasn't the United States, but the rich and powerful unwilling to give up their power. The Enclave was involved in many of the deepest conspiracies and secrets of the federal government, such as the covering up of the existence of extraterrestrial life, mainly to the ends of studying the alien technology for their own use. As the resource wars dragged on and the risk of nuclear war was increased, members of the Enclave invested into various measures to survive the coming war. Funded by corporate and government money, these installations would enable the Enclave to continue waging war even after the United States ceased to exist.
Yeah, you know how unhappy he gets when people complain. He takes it personal, like it's a loyalty thing. Maybe that just goes with being the President of the United States, or what's left of him. The President of the United fucking States of America. Who do you think I was talking about? The fuck? Who is it? What? I should kick your fucking ass. Who is this?
I know you say you love me, I know you think you different. I know you think you get a lot of money, you ain't got no women. I know you say
No price is too high for the survival of the human race. If you were human, you'd feel the same way.
Frank Horrigan, United States Secret Service. You aren't going anywhere from here. Be honor, courage, simplify. It's over, beauty. Time to die. You're not a hero. You're just a walking corpse.
I hate you because we're from different neighborhoods. I hate you because you look different.
Chosen one, huh? Well, pardon me for not blowing sunshine up your ass, but I'm a little too busy for this, Your Highness.
Hello, my beautiful America. This is President Eden, and it's time we had a talk. The question has been raised, I know, as to just how I came to be elected to this most illustrious office, or whether or not I had been elected at all. To that, I must answer. Of course, I was elected. Sweet America. Of course. We will rebuild America. America never dies.
Negotiations were scheduled to continue today as the White House had no comment about the president's whereabouts.
My darling America, Enclave Enclave troops are now in your neighborhoods, in your lives, in your hearts. Together, we'll restore the glory of this great nation, one problem at a time. We will rebuild America. America never dies.
Killing me will stop nothing. That may be, but seeing your body rotting on the ground will bring a smile to my face. Your ride's over, Mutie. Time to die. Me, Frank Horrigan. That's who. United States Secret Service. You've gotten a lot farther than you should have. But then you haven't met Frank Horrigan either. Your ride's over, Mutie. Time to die.
Born in 2211, Frank Horrigan, a massive man, used to serve as a personal bodyguard of President Dick Richardson until an undocumented psychotic blunder caused him to be reassigned to Wasteland patrol duty. It was on one of those Wasteland expeditions that he came in contact with the forced evolutionary virus at the Mariposa military base and started mutating into a super mutant. Because of this, the Enclave decided to send him to the oil rig for study. For 2 years, Horrigan was operated upon and studied by the Enclave scientist while he gradually mutated into a super mutant both physically and mentally. Colonel Dr. Charles Curling used him as a guinea pig for experiments with his modified strains of FEV, considering the results somewhat successful. He was kept under heavy sedation and was only allowed to be conscious for short periods of time, during which several violent incidents occurred. Viewed as a genetically engineered freak by his own men, he had been experimented upon and underwent so many changes to his DNA and psychology that he could be described as a one-of-a-kind mutant, becoming more machine than man. When tests began to run dry in January of 2239, the Enclave decided that it was time to redeploy him as a field operative. He was fitted with a custom engineered set of power armor powered by a back-mounted supersized microfusion reactor, and after a few successful field tests, he was assigned to his new role. Armed with a hardened composite blade for close combat and an experimental prototype plasma gun, he was the single deadliest combatant in New California aside from perhaps the chosen one. The Enclave ensured his utter loyalty. They took advantage of his low intelligence, further damaged by the FEV, to reinforce his pre-existing loyalty to the presidency and the armed forces by running various conditioning programs on him ordered under a presidential directive. Exposure to FEV and subsequent experiments made him bigger, stronger, and faster than any other super mutant in the Wasteland. His armor continually injects him with drugs and other stabilizing agents and is the only thing keeping him alive. Horrigan was extensively deployed in the Wasteland, tasked with resolving any situation that may affect the Enclave. He indulged in his sadistic streak, and in the manner in which he killed mutants was so brutal that it gave lasting nightmares to the Enclave troops supporting him. However, Horrigan met his match in the fall of 2242 at the hands of the Chosen One. When they invaded Control Station Enclave and destroyed its computers, triggering a meltdown, Horrigan partially secured the exit to the PMV Valdez to prevent them from leaving the oil rig. During the ensuing fight, Horrigan was mortally wounded. Damage to his systems was too extensive and he was severed at the waist. Horrigan still managed to get up on his hands and taunt the Chosen One one last time, telling them that he had activated the self-destruction program and that they would all die in a big old mushroom cloud send-off. After reciting his oath, he collapsed as the internal pressure blew his head clean off.
Hello, I'm the President of the United States of America, and you are...
One Enclave, one America, now and forever.
You've gone a lot farther than you should have.
President of the United fucking States of America. Who do you think I was talking about?
mistakes in my shoes, walking sleep in my youth. I pray to keep.
Peace, order, and security. One enclave, one America, now and forever.
You've gone a lot farther than you should have.
We humans will take back that which is rightfully ours.
The Enclave triumphs, and soon the entire world dies. Rest in peace, chosen one. You have perished. The wasteland has claimed your life. Arroyo attempts to send out others to search for the Gek, but they die quickly, and the village soon follows. You have died. Your village is lost, doomed to die of starvation. You have died. Your quest to find the Garden of Eden and return it to your village has failed. You have died.
I didn't come all the way out here just so we could save the fucking NCR.
Goliath, this is Stalker 2-1. Stand by for report 1-3.
Orion Marino was a proud soldier of the Enclave. To him, the Enclave was the United States, an unbroken chain from George Washington to Dick Richardson. And so, when the Enclave faced its destruction in 2241, the man was noted saying to his team, "Kiss America, goodbye, boys." With the West Coast Enclave removed as a threat, former members attempted to integrate themselves into the new California Republic. Some were successful and moved on with their lives, taking up new occupations while maintaining the secrecy of their past. One man who couldn't move on was Orion Marino. Marino maintains his hatred for the NCR, moving to its outermost fringes in the Mojave, setting up a home on the outskirts of New Vegas. This was fine for the old veteran at first, that is until the NCR's Mojave campaign commenced, and NCR presence in the Mojave grew exponentially. His hatred and distrust for the NCR only became greater when NCR soldiers came to his door claiming that the old man was squatting on their land. Even still, through a tough persuasion check, Marino can be convinced to help in the battle for the Hoover Dam by showing the NCR how it's done. If the speech check has failed, then Marino ends up meeting the same fate as the Enclave.
I didn't come all the way out here just so we could save the fucking NCR.
I wasn't always with the followers, or with the NCR. My late father was an officer in a group called the Enclave, a remnant of America's pre-war government. I'd like you to talk to the old-timers, the remnants. I don't think I can convince them by myself. To them, I'm still a kid. But you're a big part of what's happening out here. When you talk to them, they'll understand how important this all is. I've kept in contact with them over the years, so I know where you can find them. But I doubt they'll open up to you unless I come along. I know I'm not always the most serious guy around, but this means a lot to me. Thanks.
Friends, remember, Navarro.
Enclave will restore peace, order, and prosperity to this great nation. And those who oppose us will be removed forever.
I'll be there, but it won't mean squat if the rest of us are there too. Oh, and you'll need my part of the passphrase to get to the bunker. Navarro.
So I'ma
I
love you
miss those
every
days
night
sometimes.
like it's the last night. Like it's the last night. If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you. If the party was over and our time on earth was
Andy! Well, it's about damn time. What took you? Oh, I've been in the Reaper's shadow for a long time now. And I thought he'd finally showed up to collect. He's just mocking me now. There's a twitch in my trigger finger. I've lost my eagle eyes, and the other day I could have sworn I heard Sergeant Dornan chewing me out. He was a drill instructor I knew. He was also the meanest bastard I've ever known.
Welcome to Camp Navarro. So you're the new replacement.
Once he caught this private out of uniform, and old Dornan went off on the most ear-blistering rant known to man. It was inspiring.
You were out of uniform, soldier! Where is your power armor?
Yeah. It was a long time ago. Things were better back then.
Oh!